Welcome everybody, Matt Oakley here, recording this on January 15th, 2026. In this vlog, I'm going to talk about how YouTube is like a business. Since some people think the YouTubers just spend money without getting it received back. But YouTube is like a business. I wanted to explain it to those of you that don't know about this. But I invite you to join me. Shall you? Before I get started with talking about how YouTube is just like a business, I want to tell you guys I'm not calling out anyone particular. I just want to speak to you guys about this in general because I feel like some people don't understand it in general. Like Adam the Woo's criticism groups, they often criticize him for spending money without saving, but they don't realize this. When he spent money in the video, like going to Disney to do his annual pass, or when he went to the Goonies movie site and paid a lot of money for the dinner, they don't realize that he actually could use that as a tax write-off because it's his business and the YouTube name Adam was a business. So he can use that as a tax write-off, which they don't realize that. Then, like when he buys his new cameras, that's a tax write-off. So the point of me making this video is telling you guys, hey, YouTube is not just a hobby you spend a lot of money on, hopefully gain a lot of money from making videos. Yes, you do make money from the videos, that's the first thing. Second of all, in order to make like a decent amount of money in videos, you can either upload once a week and get like 100,000 views, or do daily episodes to get 10,000 to 15,000 views. That's the other thing. And then, the thing I'm very passionate, that gets me worked up about this whole situation is when I was talking about one of my vlogs I deleted since then, I was talking about getting a new camera. One of my friends took that as, oh, I'm spending more money being reckless. They don't realize that YouTube's a business, and that camera I'm just gonna buy, I could use that as a tax write-off for the YouTube business. And then I'll get that money back in the tax refund once I get it. That's what my point is. Like, YouTube is not just a reckless money spend hungry thing. It's a business that you can actually like write off expenses. Like my Disney World pass, I could write off as an expense. I could write off the expense for the CGI Mic 3 since I use it in my vlogs. I could probably write off my phone, this tripod that I have my phone on because I use that in my vlogs. The Meta Oakleys I could write off as a tax exempt. It's not like a money-hungry spending hobby. You could write off these things as tax write-offs because it's a part of your business. And that's what me trying to make this video is to help you guys that don't do YouTube understand, so you get a better perspective instead of just assuming that we're spending money without saving. Yes, I eventually save up to get money to get to that point, but then I write off my taxes to get back the next year. So it's not like I'm saving money just for something very expensive. Yes, my Insta360 X5 I'm writing off my taxes for last year because I just bought that. So I can use that for my tax refund. I even could use my old Apple Watch if I wanted to because I got audio clips from my Rip by Rocket on there because, like I said, YouTube's a business. It's not really you're making videos and have fun making videos, but YouTube is also a business because you have to file the stuff for taxes. Like last year, I saved like a third of my income from YouTube, or I put most of my income from YouTube in the savings account, and I don't tell anyone about this normally. But I put most of my savings, or all my money I made from YouTube on my savings account that I have with a different bank than my main bank. I don't tell anyone about this part because I don't want to know how much money I have in normally. But I'm not telling you guys how much money I have in there. But when I do my taxes this year, since I get a regular tax refund from my work, then I owe taxes from the YouTube part of it. I normally pay the YouTube taxes with that, and then that's when I use the leftover money that's like my tax refund from YouTube pretty much. I learned how to do that from actually Adam the Woo, but he did it like saved. I think he saved like a half of his paycheck from YouTube, and then that's how he was able to do his. But I just did the whole thing since I work 40 hours a week, and I have a income coming every other week, so that's why I just put all mine in the side, and like whatever money I don't owe, that's like my tax refund I consider. If I don't tell anyone about that bank account, I'm surprised I even saying it in this video, honestly. That's because I really don't want people knowing, like, hey, I have money hiding in other places. But I just want everyone to know that YouTube is not an irresponsible hobby. It's actually a hobby that it's a business that you could gain money. It's an asset. And you could actually write off the cameras as for tax reasons or for taxes and all the other gears you buy for your YouTube channel. This drives me crazy that people just assume that YouTube's a hobby that you spend a lot of money and you get no return. You get return from the videos, first of all. Then from the cameras and gears, you can write them off as tax on your taxes because you bought them for your business. So that's the thing that just drives me crazy. I hope you guys have a good day, and the vlog is over.